on a irrevocable trust,
Right.
are irrevocable trusts still subject to the Medicaid look back
It
for
depends.
the grantor?
Yeah, it depends on how you write the trust, okay? There's a real problem with the word irrevocable, because back in the day, and it wasn't that long ago, but living memory, irrevocable trusts were done almost exclusively for tax planning purposes. And the IRS, in order to get the tax benefit of the irrevocable trust, the IRS required that the assets be a completed gift. In other words, that you gave up complete control over those assets when you put it in the trust. And those were irrevocable trusts. Now, we do irrevocable trusts every day for Medicaid planning purposes, for asset protection purposes. But we're not doing it for tax purposes. And as a consequence, the restrictions are very, very different. In other words, when we do an irrevocable trust, what we call the root cellar trust, okay, the protection trust, when we're doing that, you
Right.
retain investment control, you retain beneficiary control, you retain the income from the assets. Okay, there's even 4 ways to blow the thing up and put the assets back in your name if you want to. But it's all technique, right? But it is not the case as with the tax trust. You had to, with the tax trust, you had to get a new tax ID number. You had to have a separate trustee lots of times. You had to file separate tax returns on these irrevocable trusts. Well, you don't have to do any of that with the protection trust, but when you say irrevocable, everybody, including accountants, just jump to the conclusion, oh, I've got to do a new tax return on, or they'll tell people. Financial advisors are great for this. They tell, because see, here's the thing with the financial advisor. They're used to tax planning trusts. And they say, well, I know how that works. It works like this. And it's like, no, it doesn't, because you're mislabeling the thing, okay? That's